Well, hi, I'm glad you came to counseling today. And what was your name again?
I'm Lily.
Lily? Oh, Lily, I'm Ken. I'm glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so I've got this list of things I need to do for an intake assessment. So it'll kind of like be like, well, how come we aren't getting to the problems right away or anything, but it's just stuff that will be helpful in the future. Just demographics and things like that. So, Lily, where are you currently living?
I'm living in the dorms on campus here at the U of L.
Oh, that sounds kind of exciting, actually. Are you enjoying that?
It's kind of stressful for me. I've been living there since the start of my freshman year, and I'm a sophomore now, but I don't know, I have one roommate, Haley, and I don't know, it kind of causes me a lot of anxiety.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
avoid the dorms a lot, and just spend
Do you?
my time in the library and just go back to the dorms late at night once people have kind of gone away.
So where did you live before you came to school?
I was living with my family about 2 hours away from here.
Oh, and whereabouts?
Over in Bend.
In Bend. Oh, that's a nice area. Do you like it over there?
I do. It was really nice growing up with my family there, and it's been kind of a struggle.
You guys live
moving over here.
in town or kind of out of ways, or?
Sort of. It's more kind of out in the country, like smaller
Oh, nice.
area.
Kind of quiet, and now, you know, you guys like raise chickens and do all that kind of fun stuff. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about your family then.
I grew up with my mom and my dad and my younger sister, Molly.
Okay.
She's 2 years younger than me.
Oh, okay.
And it was just a great, supportive family, and my parents are happily married and got along really well with my sister. And
Oh, nice, nice. You guys get to do stuff together still?
sometimes it's hard since I've moved away to college, not really able
Sure.
to see each other all that often.
Oh, I know. That's such a busy time.
Yeah, seeing each other on the weekends sometimes is nice. And
Oh, perfect.
yeah.
Kind of a break away from the dorms and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
the study and all that goes on. A lot of stress. So you said you had a roommate that you have in the dorm then. Have you known this person a long time, or is this somebody you met when you came to school, or?
No, we just got assigned roommates.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anybody at this school, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
been kind of challenging.
Oh, well, have you been able to make friends at all, and just?
Not really. It's really anxiety provoking for me to be around people.
Oh, okay.
Haley always has her friends over at her dorm, and I just go to the library because I don't want to be around it. It's too hard for me to be around people.
Oh, okay. Well, do you have a job while you're here at school?
No, I wanted to get a job, but the idea of going to an interview and having to answer questions and be put on the spot like that is just way too scary for me. I can't imagine.
Let me tell you, you're doing very well right now. You're just opening up. I'm really proud of you. This is great. You know. So, have you had a job before then when you were over at home, or?
I worked briefly when I was in high school as a waitress in
Okay.
local restaurants.
Did you enjoy doing that while you were there?
It was okay. It was still a little bit stressful for me, but
Okay.
my anxiety wasn't as bad
Okay.
when I was in high school. But it was a little difficult, like sometimes dealing with unhappy customers, or that would get stressful for me.
Yeah, unhappy people. Yeah, they sometimes can. Yeah, I understand this. I definitely do. So when did this all change for you? Was it when you came to school, or was it before?
It was, yeah, I mean, I've always been, like, growing up as a child, always kind of shy and a little bit more, like, reserved than other people around me, but in high school I had a small group of close friends, and then,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so when I moved away to college, being away from my family for the first time, and my friends, and
It's
just,
a big adjustment.
yeah, really just being on my own for the first time,
Sure.
not knowing anyone here. It was
Uh-huh.
really hard for me to get out and try to meet people.
Okay. Okay. So that would really be the kind of the point of change. That was actually moving away from home.
But, yeah, that's when it started to get really bad.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any other people that you would consider to be part of your support network then? I mean, obviously you're not getting along so well with the roommate, but you have people at home when you get to get home.
Yeah, I would say I don't really have anyone here at at school, mostly just my parents and my sister at home.
Okay.
And I do get to see them.
Have you become part of any organizations at school or any church groups or any of that sort of thing since you've moved over?
Not really, no. I tried to look into some things when I first came over and try to kind of force myself to try and get out, but
Sure.
I got too anxious. It was too hard for me to be a part of any of those. So
That's
I
hard.
just kind of kept to myself.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun when you get a chance?
Things like reading or knitting or going for a walk by myself. Like
Okay.
things where I don't really have to be out and about around a lot of people or.
Okay, so out and about's kind of fun then. You go walking on the trails by the river or that sort of thing. Do you like to do that or?
I prefer to go to kind of secluded places where I won't run into a lot of people.
Oh, okay. Well, there's some good hiking around here. I know that. I've been out on some of these trails that are pretty deserted. So you'd say it's more of a people thing. It seems to be more of a.
Yeah, I was always so worried, like, I'm going to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing and people aren't going to like me, and I'm always just so like, caught up thinking about that, and I just can't relax and just not
Sure. But being outside, even if you're on your own, alone somewhere, that's still okay.
Yeah, it's causing me a little bit of anxiety, but yeah, I can still go out.
Okay. So, kind of covered some basic stuff. We talked about, home and all that. I mean, were you anxious when you were at home?
I had a little bit of anxiety in high school, but nothing big. I could still go out with my friends.
Okay.
Go to parties and things like that.
Oh, okay. But you still got out and had friends. Okay. I see. So definitely it's now. It's after you left home. It's after coming here and separating. Well, let me ask you a couple of questions that are a little deeper, a little more personal. Sometimes when people are under big stress, well, after that earthquake and having to run outside the building to find a new room,
Yes.
let's find out where we were. We'll get this figured out yet. Okay, so let's ask a few questions that are getting a little bit more personal, so bear with me on this. Some people when they get really stressed, they start having bad thoughts of wanting to escape to the point of even sometimes bad stuff. Have you ever had any feelings of wanting to hurt yourself or any suicidal feelings, any of this sort of a thing?
No, so far no.
That's a good thing because that can happen, and something to be aware of. Just because, and if you ever get to that point, you can always call 911 or call in here into the office, and we'll see if we can help you out a little bit. You told me that you'd gone out to some parties and stuff when you were still at home, high school, and all that. So did you ever get into using any different substances or any alcohol or any this kind of thing?
Not so much in high school. I think when I first came away to college and I tried to go out and socialize, I would use alcohol sometimes to help with my anxiety, kind of make it easier for me to be out with people, but I haven't. I just used for a few months, and then my anxiety got so bad, and nothing seemed to help anymore, so I just stopped going out altogether.
Oh, okay. And when you stopped going out, then you kind of walked away from any of the party atmosphere or the alcohol or any of that.
Right. Yeah,
It's kind of important to keep track of things like that, because sometimes when a person becomes isolated, want to hide a little more, who knows. But well, I'm glad, that's good. So your history of any drug or alcohol use is really pretty brief. Are you currently using any at all?
No.
Okay, all right, well, good enough. Okay, here's a big scary question. So have you ever been in trouble with the law? Any criminal history, any of that kind of stuff going on?
No.
Okay. I was gonna, hesitate a little bit, but it's part of the intake. It's stuff that's really pertinent to what we'll be doing later. Not involved in any kind of criminal case, nothing like that, civil suits, anything, because that adds stress to life in a big way. So, Have you ever experienced a really traumatic event or something you would call traumatic event in your lifetime?
I think something for me, a few months after I moved away, come to college, my grandmother passed away,
Oh.
and we were really close, so it was really sudden, and just being away at school and not being home with my family, that was a really hard time for me.
Oh, yeah, that's hard losing grandparents. Were you there with her or anything?
No, I was here. Yeah, I was just really sudden at home and got a phone call.
Okay, were you able to make it home at all? I mean, even recent afterwards to comfort the family or anything? Or were you stuck?
Yeah, I was able to go home over the weekend and be with my family. But
Yeah.
it was really hard coming back to school and maybe even more just not wanting to go out or be around people.
Okay, so that might have been a real time when things started changing for you then. Let's see. Okay, well, you know, so were you really close with your grandmother? Did you do things with her before or spend a lot of time then?
Yeah, we were really close.
Okay, and how long ago was that again?
Probably 9 months ago.
About 9 months, so you might be still grieving a little bit too. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a hard time to go through. It really is. Okay. Have you ever been to counseling before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay. So psychiatric hospital or any of that either. It's just got this checklist thing, you know. It's okay. How about folks in your family? Is there any history of any kind of problems with anxiety or depression or any of these kind of things? Mom, dad, anybody?
Yeah, nothing in my immediate family, but you know, my aunt, my mom's sister, has generalized anxiety disorder.
Yeah, she. Okay.
And then my grandfather is an alcoholic.
Okay.
That's all that I know of.
Okay. Well, it's not like you know, you grew up with a lot going around you then. Things like that. Are you currently taking any kind of medications or anything to help you with the anxiety, or are you taking any for other physical conditions or anything?
No, none of anything.
Okay. So you're in pretty good physical health, you'd say?
Yeah, I think so.
No headaches and tummy aches and stuff, that kind of thing?
Only when, you know, if I'm forced to be out in social situations, I usually get a stomach ache, thinking about having to even go to class now, or so I'm feeling pretty nauseous or get a headache when I have to be in those situations.
Okay. You know, sometimes having more anxiety will do things to the body, the stomach, the intestinal tract a little bit, so that's not too uncommon. So, you've been experiencing this for a little while. So was there anything that just triggered you to say, hey, I really need to go to counseling now, or is it, what's going on?
Yeah, it's just, I've started failing my classes because it's gotten so bad, like I can't go to class.
Okay, so.
I'll skip the first day of class because I'm so worried about having to introduce myself in front of the class and just having attention on me and having to speak up in front of people.
Sure.
Anytime we get group assignments or I have to give a presentation, I just can't handle it without having all that attention on me and you know, I'm just going to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing.
So this is putting quite a bit of academic pressure on you as well. Does that kind of make the anxiety worse a little bit, I think?
Yeah, my schoolwork has always been really important to me. I always did really well through high school.
I was going to ask you how your grades were and stuff before.
Yeah, having good grades has always been really important to me, and I've wanted to go on to become a veterinarian, and it's gotten so bad, like I can't even go to class now, and that's really upsetting to me because my education has always been important.
Okay, yeah, I can understand. I know for me too, it's like I'm not performing well. So yeah, missing the first part of a class when it gets started makes it a little bit harder too, for sure. So have you tried anything different to see if you can kind of get around some of that at this point?
At this point, nothing seems to be helping me. When I first started college, I was taking some yoga classes, and that seemed to help relax me.
Okay.
a little bit, but now I just, my anxiety's gotten so bad, I can't find anything that seems to work.
Are you still doing the yoga?
I tried for a while, but even that just feels too scary to me now.
Okay, so this is getting more and more, it's kind of escalating.
Yeah, it's just getting really bad and nothing seems to help now.
Is there anything in particular that just all of a sudden makes it seem worse? It just jumps out at you, you know, and
I think just sometimes my parents have known what's been going on, that I've been struggling, and they try to encourage me and like try to force myself into situations, just force myself to get out.
okay.
But that ends up just backfiring. It makes me even more anxious.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So that's not helpful.
Yeah. So you've always felt a little bit on the anxious side, and a little bit concerned about what people would think of you and what have you, but it's just gotten so much worse since you lost grandmother and moved away from home, and it's just seeming to escalate. Okay, so, well, I'm glad you did decide to come in.